Hello, hello. Welcome. I am Roseanne, and I'm with my beautiful friend Sarah. We are so excited to pamper you tonight. So, very first thing, make sure you get your name in the chat so that we know that you're watching, because that enters you into product giveaways and gives your consultant credit for you being here. So, make sure that you do that. I'm going to quickly kind of give you some fun, fast facts about Mary Kay, the company. And then Sarah's going to tell us kind of what we're going to be doing tonight and what to have ready with your samples and washcloths and stuff. So let me pull this up. We always love to keep Mary Kay a part of Mary Kay. She started this company 60 years ago. Her mission was to enrich women's lives. And I love that they've continued to keep her mission alive. And she wanted to enrich women's lives by giving them an opportunity to put God first, their family second, career third. And then they have a charitable foundation that has two main causes. One of them is finding a cure for cancer, mostly cancers that affect women, and ending domestic violence. So that is our beautiful founder, Mary Kay. And like I said, she's passed away, but her son and her grandson and her great-granddaughter run and own the company. And it's so neat to see her posterity and her legacy passing it on. And welcome. Let me go here. We have Shelly watching. She is a consultant. So excited that you're on. And Shelly probably has guests. She always has guests. So welcome. And we have Rachel. Rachel's on. She's a guest of Sarah's. So welcome, Rachel. We're excited for you to be here. So that is Mary Kay. So let's have Sarah kind of tell us a little about the samples, and I'll show them, and you can tell them what to have ready.
Yes. So we're gonna have our time-wise repair set. And so you're gonna be doing your face wash first. And also you're gonna want to have your washcloths all warm and ready to be able to cleanse and clean your face and feel pampered. And then a yummy drink.
I got
one
water here.
Yeah, me too. And then
Water's yummy.
And then something to hold your hair back so you don't get your hair in your mouth and stuff. You definitely don't want that. So you got your headband. I have my headband here too, my Mary Kay headband.
Yeah. Oh, twinners! Look at us. That's so fun.
Yeah.
Cool. Rachel says, I'm excited too. Yay. Okay. Awesome. Yes, I'm gonna get my hair pulled back, and then let's have you take it away with because we'll have you do the eye makeup remover, right?
Oh yes, definitely can. I'm using my last little bit. I actually need to get more, but I still have some left to use for tonight.
Oh, beautiful. I know. It's lasts such a long time too. Mine's almost kind of out too. Towards the end.
But yes, this I love our eye makeup remover. It is so soft and gentle on your eyes, and it does not take very much at all. And so you just get a little bit on your pad, and you hold it on your eye for just a little while to let it work its magic. And then watch as all of the eye makeup comes right off. And then this also conditions your eyelashes. And so, yeah, it just makes them nice and soft. It's so gentle. It doesn't sting or anything. It feels wonderful on. And then
that's one of my favorite parts, is that it conditions the eyelashes. And
yes, makes them nice and soft.
Yeah. And ours, it's good to shake it up because Sarah talked about the cleanser and the conditioner being in there. So even though it looks like there's oil in there, because of how it's separated, it's actually oil free, but it separates because of the cleaner and the conditioner. Don't
mix.
Yeah, mix. And so you need to mix them.
Yeah, you need to mix them together first. That's true.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, that is the best feeling, getting your eyes nice and clean. And even if you're not wearing eye makeup, it's good to clean there and just take good care of your eyelids and your eyelashes. Okay. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't say anything. Yay. So that was not one of the samples, but that was just to clean off your eye makeup.
Get ready for
Yes, ready for bed for sure. Cool. And then let's start. You can start with the very first sample now.
Oh, yes.
Yep. Did I have you doing that one?
Actually, yes, you did. You did have me doing that.
Awesome. I think I thought so.
Sorry.
Mhm.
So yes, you're gonna start out with your cleanser, which, oh my gosh, this was one of the first reasons why I joined Mary Kay, was because I felt so pampered with this face wash. It made my face feel amazing. And I am in need of getting my Skin Vigorate brush. That is something I need to do now.
Yeah, I'll show
I
you mine.
realized I did not have mine, but that helps to gently massage, and get all the grit and environment off from the day, and just make your skin feel nice and pampered. And so I definitely need to have that in my in my shower for washing my face. But I do use my hands, or like gently a washcloth, get your face nice and moist and ready for.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so you want to get your face wet. I forgot to show sample number 1. So we're using sample number 1 right now. You'll want to open that up and just kind of squeeze out what you think you'll need. There's a lot in there, so you're probably going to be able to use it again tomorrow morning, tomorrow night.
Yes, a couple uses out of it. A little bit goes a long way for sure.
Yeah, and we have Lorena is on. This is my friend Lorena. I just checked on the Facebook group. So welcome. Yeah. So, and this Skin Vigorate brush has 3 different control settings. So it has I'm on the slow setting, but there's a medium and a faster. Wow, the fast is oh. I usually just do it on the slow setting. Get your neck nice and good. And I have 2 of these. I keep one in the shower. And that way when I'm in there in the morning, I have that. And then I also have one at night. And then it also has another attachment that helps with serums. And if I can remember tonight, I'm going to use it when we put on our lifting serum to just not exfoliate, but to give better circulation for the skin. So that's what that is. Cool. Yeah. And avoid your eye area. Just get your cleanser on and then rinse it off. And hopefully your washcloth's nice and warm, because that makes the treatment super fun, huh? Okay. Yay. Well, thank you so much, Sarah, for walking them through the cleanser. So now I'm going to take us through sample number 2. So you'll want to grab this out. And I think Rachel doesn't have samples, right? Because she is I just want to watch Sarah, and then we'll get samples in the mail to you, Rachel. So, but sample number 2 next for everyone else is the facial pill. Now this Radiance Revealing Facial Pill, this is what it looks like. It is something you'd only use once or twice a week. I use it once a week on Wednesday night, and I use about 4 pumps of it, 3 or 4, so. And then apply it all over. Just avoid the eye area. I also love to get on my neck, and I'll show you a picture about why I love to do that on the neck. Avoid the eye area. You're probably going to use up your whole sample. And this exfoliates and takes off dead skin. And it's super gentle. I have very sensitive skin, so it doesn't leave you red or blotchy. It has glycolic acid in it, and you might feel a slight tingle. I don't feel a tingle tonight, but sometimes if my skin's more sensitive or I have any cuts on my face or something, then I do feel it a lot more tingly. But yeah, so once you have that on, we're just going to leave that on for a bit. It says up to 10 minutes for this, because me and Sarah like to keep this about 35 minutes. We're going to probably only have it on for half the time. So, but this gives you a feel of how it looks. Oh, and Rachel says, thanks for sending her the sample. So you'll love to get those. That'll be fun. So I'm going to show this neat before and after picture of what kind of the different exfoliation levels that we have. So on the far right, this is what we have on right now, sample number 2, the facial peel. It's the deepest exfoliator that we have. And don't worry, the cantaloupe was not harmed during the process, but just to kind of give you ideas of what the pictures look like. So that's the Radiance Revealing Facial Peel. You can use it up to 2 times a week. Just make sure it's your only exfoliator that you're using and you space it out. In the middle is microdermabrasion. And microdermabrasion is our aluminum oxide crystals. They're the size of your pore, so they have the best chance of cleaning the pores and cleaning the skin. And so those are really gritty. I like to use those in the shower. And then I actually use those on Sunday. So that's why I only use my facial peel once a week, because I'm also using I either use the microdermabrasion on Sunday, or I use the natural exfoliating powder. Sometimes I just kind of depends on my mood, but because I love both of them so much. But you can't use them all the time. You don't want to over exfoliate your face. You don't need that. And then the Skin Vigorate brush that Sarah's talking about is not an exfoliator, but it, like she said, it gives a better, deeper clean when you're using your cleanser. So then you'll use less of your cleanser because it will help it to go farther. And it has super soft nylon brushes. It's a huge brush, and it's no batteries. You charge it and it holds its charge forever. I finally charged this for the first time, and I've had this for years. So I keep wondering, I'm like, I don't think it's ever going to run out of battery. But finally, I needed to charge it. But anyway, I recharged it and it's good to go. So, and then I wanted to show this before and after picture. So that's why me and Sarah like to do it on the face and neck, because of Susan's results on the left. You can see after she used it 8 different times, whether that's the course of 8 weeks, if she was using it once a week, or if she's using it twice a week, then that's, just in 1 month. And then on the right side, it's one of my friend's customers. And she had more uneven complexion. After you have babies, your skin changes. And that's what happened to her. She started using this and took the before picture, started using it twice a week for 3 months. And then she took that after picture. So she is wearing an under eye corrector, but that's the only makeup that she has on. And while we have just a couple more minutes to have this sit on, I would love for Sarah to share about why she joined Mary Kay, how long she's been in Mary Kay, and what she's loved the most about Mary Kay, and any goals that you're working towards. So take it away, Sarah.
Yeah, definitely. So I joined Mary Kay as kind of a side hustle for my family. I wanted to help us out financially and just bring a little extra income. But I also love the products. And so, being able to have the discount is definitely a huge bonus.
Mm-hmm.
We get a 50% discount. And so that's really awesome. And then also just I love kind of the sisterhood. I didn't realize what an amazing unit Mary Kay can be, and an asset, that you can make friends all over the place and just be able to help and pamper other women who may need confidence boost or to be pampered and uplifted. And so yeah, I really love, that's what I really love about this, is that we get to lift others and make ourselves feel good at the same time.
I know, and this is we're doing it right now. We're pampering
Yeah.
ourselves as we're teaching you to pamper yourselves.
Yes, and teaching you guys how to pamper yourselves. So
Yeah.
I
Oh, I love that. And it's been so exciting and fun to work with you. We're in different states. I'm in Utah, she's in Iowa, and it's been so cool. Since the pandemic, we've learned how to work things virtually. And anyway, and I've really enjoyed. And you have your 3 girls and busy with them, and so it's nice to have that side hustle. You
can fit it however you need to into your schedule. That is such a huge thing that kind of like we've talked about this week, finding the time wherever it fits, and still being able to work your business while being a good mom and good friend, good everything.
Yep. I love that. I love that Mary Kay encourages, because I think both you and me naturally put God first, our family second. Naturally, we kind of know the order that we should do things, and we do that. But it's also nice to have extra reminders from we're not even employees of Mary Kay. We're just independent beauty consultants, but to have them encourage us, to put God first, family second, career third, is that's one thing that and I think you're probably the same as me. I'm like, oh, I'll learn more about this company. That
Yeah.
is not very common that companies
No,
say
it's not.
that. So anyway, that's so neat. And you're hitting your 1-year anniversary.
It's coming up.
Yeah,
Yeah. Almost
this month.
1 year. I was just
Yeah.
thinking about that.
Do you
That
remember what day in November?
I actually don't
Yeah. We'll
100%.
have to go look. I think it's on In Touch. Well, we can look at that on In Touch. So, but yeah, I'm hitting one of my anniversaries in December. So we kind of joined around the same time of year. I joined December 10th. I had my first facial on December 1st, and then I joined on December 10th. And yeah, now it's almost been 14 years.
Years.
I was struggling with infertility at the time, so I needed some type of side hustle to keep myself busy because I was teaching piano full time, and that's what I got my degree in. And so after college, I was like, we're not having kids yet, and I wanted to be a mother so bad, but I was all in God's timing, and so anyway, so I got invited to Mary Kay Facial. I was a referral, and I enjoyed how soft my face felt. So I'm excited for all you guys when you try this. And then but I couldn't see myself joining. I think me and Sarah are very like kind of similar. Like we're not like the sales type. We don't want to like. I was, at least for me, I wasn't huge into makeup. I didn't know much about how to do it, and so Mary Kay was like so foreign to me. But I love the values. I love that there's no sales quotas. I love that it was not a multi-level company because I thought they were. I thought they were like some type of pyramid. I was like,
Yeah.
nope, not going to join. But I love how they're set up dual marketing. So everyone gets 50%. We all get the exact same discount on our products. It doesn't matter if you've been a part of Mary Kay one day or 60 years. If you're working your business part-time or full-time, all the same discounts. So I'm so grateful Mary Kay set up that way. And yeah, so it's been a wonderful almost 14 years. And now we do have 3 kids. James, Julia, and Josie, they're 9, 7, and 4. Josie's almost 5, but she's still 4 right now. And it's been a blessing to work my business with kids, without kids, just like fitting it in wherever. Because I believe at any stage of life, flexibility is important. So, yeah, so I've loved how Mary Kay is that. So cool. So I think we're ready to rinse off the facial peel now. And then we're going to do our next step, which is sample number 3. So grab your washcloth, get your facial peel all rinsed off. If you put it on your neck, make sure you rinse it off your neck. Oops, I grabbed the wrong one. I want to use that for my charcoal mask. I think this facial cloths are soaking wet. I didn't wring out the water. That brings back memories because at my first facial, when I was brand new, my mom came, her friend came, and then my best friend came. And all I had to do was sit and watch like a fly on the wall because the girl I joined with did the whole party. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. But she's like, go get the facial cloths wet for them. So I did that. But I just got them wet and I brought them back just dripping. So like they had just a puddle like all around them and on their laps. And anyway, but they still bought product. And my friend booked a party. So it's just like, okay. It still works. I know. So I was like, oh, I did the same thing again. I'm going to have a wet lap. Cool. Okay. And let us know if you have any questions, if we need to go slow down or whatever. But is it my turn next? We have notes. It keeps us on track. It's my turn, right? I think I'm doing the charcoal mask. Yes. And then Sarah, so I'm going to do 3, and then Sarah's going to teach you how to put on 4, 5, and 6. So, but sample number 3 is our charcoal mask. So you want to pull this out. You'll only apply this in areas where your skin is more oily. So for me personally, that's just like my nose area, kind of the T-zone. And Sarah, are you more normal, dry, oily?
I'm usually oily in my T-zone, but I tend to end up doing my whole face.
Yeah, you're like, let's just put it over the whole face.
Because I have been struggling with a little bit of acne lately. And so I'm just trying to get all those impurities out of my pores.
Yep. I think that's smart. And I was surprised the first time I tried this. I was like, I'm gonna just do it over my whole face. And I was like, oh, I have some of these spots over here and here, and I was like, oh, this is not where I thought, it was
It
gonna all be.
was.
So yeah. So I think it's kind of smart to like do it over the whole face. You can kind of see exactly what the skin's telling you. So you want to apply this in areas where your pores are bigger, and you can kind of see on the girl there. You want to make sure that it's not too thick because it needs to dry, but we don't want it too thin that you can still see your skin. So kind of like a happy medium. And you'll just blend it. You can blend it just with your fingers. That works great. We have a mask applicator that works too. Your fingers work great, but the mask applicator just helps it so it doesn't get on your fingers. Then you can just apply it and blend it smoothly. Every time I put it on, it looks a little different.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is why you need the headband, even though I'm still getting hair in my face.
I know, and I am like, this is my first time doing this live.
Yeah, I know. It's
all of you wonderful ladies.
a little tricky. Cool. And then the mask applicator, grab a washcloth. You can just wipe it on the washcloth. It just cleans up super quick. So those are $12. We sell those, but like I said, you can just use your fingers too. We want you to take a selfie with this on, because when you take a selfie and you post it to our private Facebook group, the Hydration Happy Hour, you will get 10 extra entries into our giveaway that we're going to do on Friday. And so make sure you do that. We're going to do it as well. And then you won't be able to post it during the party. Just wait till after the party and then post. Oh, yours looks so good. So good. Okay, so I'm going to take our picture. Do you want to do a funny face, or what do you want to do? Like,
yeah, we
funny?
can do silly.
Okay, let's do funny. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I don't know what I was really doing. And I can't see without my glasses. So, it's just like, cool. Yay. Yep. That looks great. Our eyes are both open. So cool. So I'll post that in the group after. So you will want to you can either grab the profile sheet if you got one of these with your samples and like fan your face. Also, when you get this, fill it out and text a picture of it to your consultant. That helps her keep track of her facials each month. And plus, we love to like wish you a happy birthday. And so it has that information and stuff on it. So we always love to do a birthday discount. And then, or you could grab this like a Nourishing Hydo. That one's a typo. That's funny. I think we printed one of the wrong ones. But you can fan your face with that. So grab something to like start fanning. While this is on, I'm going to talk about some fun things that you can get for free. One of them is, so during the pandemic, we learned to do our treatments virtually, right? Like we couldn't be in person. So we're like, we got to totally change this. And so we asked for referrals, and then we could open it up to say they could live anywhere in the United States. And that's kind of one reason I even met Sarah was she lives in Iowa. I live in Utah. She joined with Stephanie is your aunt.
Yeah, she's
right. She joined with Stephanie, her aunt, who lives in Washington, where my sister used to live, and that's how I know Stephanie. Anyway, so it's just so cool that during the pandemic we can pamper women no matter where they live, as long as it's in the United States or its territories. And so when you refer, I want to show one other thing before I talk about the referrals part. I forgot to show this picture. This is the charcoal mask. When it's drying, it's going to start getting tighter as it's drying. So you're going to feel that stiffening. And as it's doing that, it's acting like a magnet, bringing excess oil, dirt, blackheads, whiteheads to the surface. Acne is going to turn white because it's not oil, but it's bacteria. And then the oilier areas are going to be black. They are, you can see it, they just pull it right to the surface, and then we're going to rinse it off when we're done. So I just want to share that. So during the pandemic, we have been able to facial and pamper women all over the place. And so me and Sarah are going to do these amazing hydrogel eye patches later tonight and show you how they work. But you get a sample when you share 2 referrals with your consultant. Don't put the referrals in the chat here. Just privately text those to her. So privately send those referrals to her. And then you are going to be entered, or not entered, you are going to get, I'll show it up here. When you share 2 referrals, you're going to get a free sample of the hydrogel eye patches. These are my best friends, and I'll show you why here in a minute. When you share 10 referrals, you're going to get a glamour item of your choice. So that's a makeup item, mascara or eyeliner, eyeshadow, brow tint, lip gloss. We have so many different makeup items. You get that item 50% off. So that's of your choice. So that is the things on there. And I also, if you got one of these papers, you could just start filling out the referral section right here. And I am such a huge fan of referrals because I was a referral, and it's scary to think what my life would be like if my friend hadn't randomly wrote me down for our facial. We hadn't even seen each other probably for like a couple years, maybe even 3 years, really. Because once I got married, and she was still single. You know what? You don't really still hang out with your single friends once you get married. You kind of just hang out with your spouse. So it had been like 3 years since I'd really like hung out with her. And she just put me down for a referral. But every time I see her, I'm like, Alyssa, thank you so much for putting, because I have never been to invited to a Mary Kay thing since. So I'm like, I don't know if I would have been introduced into Mary Kay. So, but anyways, I'm so grateful that she put me down as referral, because it has changed. Not only, it's great to have earned free cars, and we've earned 7. Actually, we just earned our 7th one on October 1st. That's like a huge financial saving. And that's one of Sarah's next goals that she's working towards and building momentum. And I'm so excited for you with that. But more importantly, like than the extra income and the cars, is like what Sarah talked about, empowering women, reminding them of their individual worth, and and we get to pamper ourselves too at the same time. That is way more valuable than any car I've ever earned, is reminding a woman of her worth. And Mary Kay reminded me of my worth too, because I had kind of got lost in the infertility, and I was comparing myself with others, and very kind of negative. So I'm so glad that I'm in a much more positive and better place. So anyway, so that's the referral part. So send referrals to your consultant. I'm going to talk about 2 different skincare lines as we're letting this dry. One of them is our Clear Proof line. This helps with acne. I'm going to be teaching about this later this month too, if you want to learn more about it on our Tuesday night classes. But this helps clear up acne and also prevent future acne too. So I started using it when I was this is 10 years ago, actually. So 10 years ago when this came out, and I was really skeptical. I didn't think it was going to help. Nothing else had helped. I started using it. I took a before picture. Well, my husband did. I can't take my own picture, but he took my picture. And then a week later, I had no new acne, and I had cleared up my existing. And I used it morning and night. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So anyway, so I love that. And then we have another line that's 100% natural. And let me tell you, it is the most luxurious, creamy cleanser. It almost feels like a moisturizer. So it's really great, especially with people who have eczema or rosacea. We can't cure those things, they're claimed to, but I found them to be super gentle. If people have those issues, that is a cleanser that's great for them. Because it is SLS free and SLES, it doesn't foam up. And so you need like a brush here to help clean it. There's an exfoliating powder, which sometimes I use microderm, sometimes I use that. I just kind of depends on my mood. But that one has soothing baking soda in it and citric acid. You mix it with some water. So I keep it in the shower, and I just add the powder to my palm of my hand, about like a good heap, I guess, a good like quarter size and kind of a little bigger. Add some water to it, mix it gets warm and fizzy, and then I massage onto my face, and it just feels so amazing. And then you just rinse it off. So it's really easy to clean in the shower. There's a moisturizing stick, which has moisturizing beeswax in it. I love that for if I get a dry patch on my face. You can use it as a lip balm. Some people have a second one that they use for like the bottom of their feet or their elbows. And then there is a nourishing oil, which has nourishing olive oil in it, sesame oil, and sweet almond oil. It smells amazing. And that, like one drop of that in your face feels like it's like in paradise. If you have really dry skin, you can probably use 2 or 3 drops, and it's like soaking it all up. I also love to use it as a cuticle oil, or when you come out of the shower and your hair's still wet, especially in the winter when the ends of your hair get dry. Just one drop, kind of mix it up, and then just put it on the ends of your hair, and then blow dry your hair or just let it dry naturally. But that is fantastic. So I love our natural line. I use all 4 products. I use Repair. This is what I use like every morning and night, but then I supplement with the natural line. So I have like the natural line cleanser in the shower. So that's the cleanser I use in the morning. And then I use this cleanser at night. So, so it's fun. Okay. So now, so me and Sarah are going to rinse off our charcoal mask, and then we're going to do our hydrogel patches. So we want to show you how these work, but you can keep your charcoal mask on just a little bit longer and let it, just do its job. Just make sure before you take it off to look in the mirror so you can see if you notice anything. It definitely is important if you've applied it correctly to see the results, if it's like smooth enough. And I can see some stuff that's already pulled from my chin. They're like white. I'm wondering if I was about to break out. Anyway, I'm like, okay. When you do take off the charcoal mask, like I said, you can keep yours on a bit longer, but me and Sarah will take ours off. When you are ready, just hold the washcloth on your face and let it soften the mask, and then it's just going to be a lot easier to remove it. Okay. Got it in my nose, like really deep up there. I don't know how I did that. I'm like, okay. Don't mind me. I'm cleaning it out. But okay, I got it. And again, the rag is dripping wet. So, okay. And I got to get off my glasses because that will cause a problem. Okay. Cool. So once we have that off, we're going to teach you about these eye patches, which are my BFFs. So these come in a jar of 30 pairs, and they're recommended to use it twice a week. So if you use it how it's recommended, these last 15 weeks. But once I've used them all, there's still serum in the jar, so I can get it to last like a whole nother week usually. They're different shapes. So there's like a thinner, like kind of teardrop yin yang kind of shape. So I like to have the thinner side towards the center of the face and the thicker towards the outside. And let me grab the other one. Oops. And there's a little spatula to like individually grab them. When you get the sample, you don't need the spatula because you only have like, one pair in there. You're not trying to get them off of each other because they're just next to each other, not on top of each other. And then you just kind of pat those down, and those will sit on good. And you can get them pretty close to your face. I have super dry skin, so the first time I tried these, it was like burning, and that happened with our friend Jolene. Did that happen to you?
It was a little stingy, yeah, when I first put it on.
Stingy. That's a good word, stingy. And I was like, should I take this off like right now? Because I was like, so don't panic. It didn't leave any rash or anything but what I found out as I got to know these better is if you have really dry skin or like really sensitive skin there, the hydration, because this is packed with hydration, meeting the dry skin, it's like, whoa, what's going on here? So, but as I've used these consistently and gotten used to it, it feels nice and cool. I don't have any of that stinginess. But anyway, I just want to warn you, if you're feeling that, you're like, but you guys don't have the samples right now. You're just watching us do it. So, but I will show you how fantastic these are. Let me pop this up. So this is on the right side is my results with the hydrogel eye patches just after 2 times. So they came out. I was able to order it towards the end of October. I think I tried it like maybe one of the first days in November. And that was my October 24th. I had never tried it. And I don't know if you can see it because it's super tiny, but I had a lot of wrinkles underneath my eye. And then on November 4th, that was after I had used it the second time. That was the next morning. I was so impressed. So that's why you need to take before pictures, because looking in the mirror, I was like, well, that feels nice, but I don't know if I see a difference. But in the pictures, that was where it really struck me that this is amazing. And I didn't realize how bad my eyes had gotten. But it can also help with puffiness too. So these don't replace an eye cream, but they're a supplement. The very first ingredient is water. The second one is glycerin, which is a really moisturizing ingredient. So it's kind of like a swimming pool that you're giving for under eyes. But then it's like a salad. When you look at the ingredients, there's pear extract, wild cherry, there's blueberry, there's raspberry, there's tomato, broccoli, and cabbage. Like you could be eating all these things while you're having these on. And like they're healthy things for your body, also healthy for your skin, packed with antioxidants. And so it's like a salad for your face, and a swimming pool at the same time. So yeah. Oh, and I think this is Lorena. I'll have to go check. She's like, I love the eye patches. Oh no, that's Mary Lynn. That's Mary Lynn. Oh, hi, Mary Lynn. Yes, the eye patches are fantastic. They like rock my world. And my friend Jolynn, I don't do this, but I should. When she in the morning when she's putting in her eye cream, she actually dips her finger in here, puts this on first, and then follows up with her eye cream. I'm like, shut the front door. That's amazing. So you can like kind of just use it every day too, but twice a week is great because once you've used it the next few days, it's still improved, like it's still working. So that is the hydrogel eye patches. So now you can rinse off your charcoal mask. I know you're probably totally ready to because it's super stiff. And then Sarah is, once you get that all rinsed off, Sarah's going to walk us through the next step, which is sample number 4, our lifting serum. So we have someone else saying, oh, you can keep these on. I keep these on. Oh, this is Mary Lynn. I keep these on till after we're done. So I just put my stuff kind of around it.
Yeah.
So when you're talking about the eye cream, you can just kind of like pretend you're doing your eye cream, but just keep your eye patches. We want those benefits sitting there.
Oh yes, we definitely want the benefits. So yes, so we have our lifting serum, which you want to put on and just do. I usually only do like 1, maybe 2 pumps into my hand because I feel like a little bit goes a long way.
Yes.
In fact, actually, I don't think that here we go. Opening it is a good idea.
Yeah, I would recommend 1 pump, and because if you use more than that, you run out of this a little too quick. So
yeah,
it lasts longer.
1 pump is good, and then you just make sure you're doing it up so it can be doing that lifting.
Oh, I love how that one smells.
Oh, it does smell very light.
Number 4 is like, could they make a candle like this?
Yes, it's such a like
my Spanx for my face in a candle form.
Yeah, soft, clean smell.
Yeah. So we call that Spanx for our face. And
yes, I can definitely see the difference.
Yeah, and I'll show a picture of one of the differences later on. Yep.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we do our night cream.
Actually, I have the eye cream next.
The eye cream. Okay,
so
perfect.
The eye cream is number 5, and then we're going to come back and do the night cream number 6. Yep.
Yeah, I love this eye cream, you guys. So one of the things I do love about it is on the tip, it's got this nice cooling tip as you put zinc, magnesium, and copper. And so it's very cooling every time you put it on. And so just cool it. And you don't want to get it right up next to your eye because it will get absorbed, and this can feel a little irritating on your eye, so you don't want to get it
not meant for your eyeball.
It's not meant for your eyeball, just under, and it will absorb, so you can put it lightly around, and it will work well. But yes, it feels so good, cooling and moisturizing, and helps get rid of those fine lines and dark circles under your eyes.
That's perfect. Yeah, thanks for sharing. Don't put it too close when you're using it. Just very lightly pat it with your ring finger.
Mistake because I have this habit of constantly touching my face, and so I would, and when you're tired, you go to rub your eye sometimes, and I was like, oh no, this is not good.
This is not good.
So, yes, definitely make sure you don't put it too close to your eye, but since then I've done a better job and it still works amazing. So
yeah,
I'll have to put it super
cool. Yay. Awesome. Okay. Oh, yeah. And we need to switch those on the paper. That's why that's out of order. And so next we'll do the night cream.
Oh, yes. And
So you
this
guys can grab sample number 6.
sample number 6. And this is our Voluform Night treatment with retinol. And honestly, I might have you help me with this
Yeah.
because
Try and get it where you
I'm
guys can
still
see it.
learning.
Yeah.
So,
So to dispense it, you pump it down here. And if yours is brand new, you'll have to pump it a few times. But and
yeah.
it pull. Yep, you got it. Yeah. Oh, cool. And your
Yep.
lighting's better than mine. Yeah, your lighting's better than mine. And then you apply this. So this has encapsulated retinol in it. So it's not going to be blasting your face with retinol, but just kind of like slowly breaking down as you're sleeping. And I apply it everywhere. Just avoid your eye area. And that's why we want to do your eye cream first, get that on. And then at nighttime, you do the night cream. And then tomorrow, you can use your day sample, your day cream, which has SPF 30 in it. We didn't put a number by that because we're not doing that tonight. But I don't just throw that away. You want to use that.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Yeah. When you're using retinol, your skin is more exposed to the sun. So you want to make sure that you're protecting your skin from the sun and using that SPF 30 at least. Yeah, so that is there. And so the night cream and the day cream both have the same type of packaging where you use a pump in it. So it helps you to not overuse it, to give just the right amount.
The right amount works.
And I know we went, like, it kind of seems like, oh my gosh, this is a lot of steps. But I love, like, it's just 4 steps. And it's the order of application is tallest to shortest. So cleanser, lifting serum, eye cream, night cream. And then at the daytime, you switch it out with the day cream instead of the night cream. Were you going to say something?
Oh no, I was just saying the same thing. It makes it really easy that it's tallest to shortest.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Sorry, I was like, I got to share this. So, yay. So we just walked you through the hydration happy hour, and I'm going to show you on here the special that we have on. So when you purchase any skincare set from your consultant tonight, you're going to receive one item of your choice 50% off. We have 100% satisfaction guarantee as well, because sometimes just trying something once, you don't really know if it's the correct formula for you. That takes some time to, try it day after day. But I love it. If whatever skincare set you purchase, if you find out down the road that it's not the correct formula, we can switch it out for free. So that doesn't cost us anything. It doesn't cost you anything to do. And then you can get one item 50% off. So if you are like, ooh, I want to get repair, this is our best skincare line that's anti-aging. I've been using it for 8 years. I love how my skin looks and feels. And just today I was doing a facial at my house. She came and she was like, are you wearing anything on your face? I'm like, yeah, I have foundation on. And she's like, your skin looks like porcelain. It looks so beautiful. And I'm like, well, thank you. Like, I take my skincare very seriously. So, but you can get 50% off an item. So I forgot to use this with my serum. I knew I'd forget. I need to glue it to the serum. But you can get the Skin Vigorate brush 50% off, or you can get charcoal mask 50% off. Or what I would probably pick is the Radiance Revealing Facial Pill 50% off. That lasts you like a whole year using that bottle every week, because I've mapped it out. Like, it blows my mind. So yeah. And then Sarah was talking about how you really notice a difference on the repair. And this is an awesome picture. Hopefully you can see it, of this lady, 69 and a half when she started using it. 4 days into it, took a picture. 2 weeks, 2 months, 3 months. You can see the improvement around her mouth area. Fantastic. So that's repair. And then we'll post the set sheet into the group after that. Well, I think it's already scheduled to go in there. So you'll see the deals and specials, and we'll follow up and text that to you as well. But me and Sarah want to thank you so much for being on here. Make sure you text your consultant as soon as you get off, because sometimes we don't know if you're watching, or if you're watching the recording. We definitely don't. We can't read your mind. So make sure you text your consultant, let her know that you just finished this. And we want to follow up and see what was your favorite product, or if there's anything you're like, I don't know about that. I don't know if that was the correct formula. We want to make a note of that, because we always like to keep track of things like that. And also, if you think of 2 people to refer, I'm going to mail you. So you just let your consultant know and you send the referrals to her. But we love to give the gifts of the eye patches. So you get a sample of those when you share 2 referrals with your consultant. They can live anywhere in the United States. We ask that they're over 21, unless married, which happens. And then the last, another way to get some extra deals is when you share 10 referrals, you'll get 50% off a makeup item of your choice. So anyone that comes to your mind that's maybe the hardest working woman you know, or the happiest woman you know, or someone who just had a baby, or someone who's going through something really hard that could use some extra love and care with the pampering. So they get invited to try this on Wednesday night, and get free samples in the mail. So thank you guys so much. Oh, and the last thing, our best kept secret, is if you want to join Mary Kay and be a part of Sarah's team, or if you're watching with Sarah, if you're whoever consultant you're watching, if you want to be a part of their team and be in our Mary Kay family, we have a signing bonus of a brush collection by joining. And right now it's only $35 to join. Like I facialed this lady this morning, and when she found that, she's like, yeah, that's crazy cheap. She's like, even if I just like the product, what's the worst that can happen? So I love that. It's such a low cost startup. If someone is interested in giving this business a try or getting their products 50% off. So thank you guys so much for being on. Have a wonderful night. I know me and Sarah are going to sleep so good. Our skin feels in heaven. So anything else you want to share, Sarah?
No, just thank you guys so much for coming. And I would love to have both of the people who are on here tonight on my team. So
Yes.
I hope that you'll think of it. I think you guys would do amazing.
I know.
But otherwise, I can't wait to pamper you guys some more.
Yes. Thank you so much for being on. Sweet dreams.